Greetings. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans, and here is my forecast for the week of August 7th to 13th, 2023. This week, retrograde Venus aligns with the Sun, transitioning from its role as evening star and taking on the mantle of morning star. Although we cannot see the planet right now, due to it being so close to the bright Sun, it will become visible in the pre-dawn sky in late August. When Venus is retrograde, July 22nd to September 3rd this year, we are called to reflect on our values and to reassess what we love, whether that be another sentient being, an object, a creative form or activity, or an idea. This week, with the goddess of love and beauty in square aspect to Uranus on Wednesday, August 9th, and then conjunct the Sun on Sunday, August 13th, some may realize a need to modify an existing relationship or perhaps be emboldened to take a new creative risk. The urge with Uranus is always for greater freedom of self-expression. We are more restless with restrictions and resistant to any expectations that we follow the rules or adapt to structures that are not to our liking. Uranus gives us permission to be what some might judge as selfish, since it asks us to live authentically. Most relationships have unspoken contracts based on what each person expects of the other. These unwritten agreements often provide the foundation for the relationship. With a Venus-Uranus square, one or both partners may feel the urge to break free of those shoulds, whether they have been implied by the other person or have been maintained internally. This week we are liberated from the Venus and Leo need for approval, and some may find themselves singing "I Gotta Be Me." As a result, relationships may experience challenges now. Those that are flexible and able to accommodate change, those that accept the emergence of the real person from behind the mask, will survive and be enriched, as each partner gains a stronger sense of their own individuality and expresses their true needs. Here are this week's most important planetary aspects with my brief interpretations. On Monday, the Sun is sextile Ceres. Home is where the heart is today. The desire for cooperation, especially between family members, is a strong motivator. On Tuesday, Mercury is sesquiquadrate Pluto. People may be overly critical today and speak impulsively, resulting in communication problems. There is a tendency to use words to manipulate or control, perhaps passive-aggressively. The ability to face problems honestly and directly is tested. Wednesday is the day that Venus is exactly square Uranus. The need for freedom of expression is heightened, perhaps leading to dramatic outbursts. Emotions are changeable. But also on Wednesday, Mercury is trine Jupiter. This aspect helps us think more optimistically. Outgoing people may be especially verbose. Solutions can be found through brainstorming ideas without offering judgment or criticism. There are no major aspects exact on Thursday. On Friday, Mars is quincunx Chiron. Impatience, anger, and criticism may be cloaking an underlying sense of insecurity. Overreactions indicate a need to accept and love the part of us that feels it is not okay to have our own needs or to be imperfect. On Saturday, the Sun is trine Chiron. Hearts are more open and generous today, making it easier to accept our own and others' imperfections. Sunday is the day that the Sun is conjunct retrograde Venus. Some may wear their hearts on their sleeve today. The desire to connect with others and to feel a sense of belonging is strong. With Venus retrograde, this is an opportunity to reassess a relationship, to discover whether it truly feels emotionally and creatively satisfying, or if it is mostly an exercise in longing. If your birthday is this week, relationships, values, and finances play a central role in your new year, Leo. A passion for something new and the willingness to take risks is strong. There can also be a tendency to do everything in a big way or to be overly impulsive. It may be best to consider this as a year to experiment with different options, rather than a time to make a long-term commitment. But taking reasonable risks will help you gain self-confidence and fill you with a new joy in life. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans wishing you an inspired week. Thank you for being with me on this journey.
We hope that you have enjoyed this article. For over 30 years, we at Inner Self have sought to encourage new attitudes and new possibilities. For more inspiration, visit us at innerself.com. Thank you. Visit the Inner Self Market for new attitudes and new possibilities. You'll find inspiring books, wonderful music CDs, audiobooks, card decks, candles, jewelry, gifts, all kinds of wonderful things. Visit us at market.innerself.com.